Mohenjo Daro, the ancient Indian city destroyed by a nuclear blast 4,000 years ago. History taught us that most of the ancient civilizations got extinct either due to natural calamities or destroyed in wars with each other. Many people believe that the technology that humans possess now in the modern world is the advanced technology never created before. Do you think it's true? Do you really believe that modern human civilization is the advanced one? The world saw its first nuclear bomb in 1945 after it was successfully tested in Alamogordo, New Mexico, United States, and not so long after this, the US dropped the most powerful weapon on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Now, it wasn't possible, though, to have such explosions 4,000 years ago. We do not have any videotapes or photographs to prove it, but some researchers believe that the ancient South Asian city Mohenjo Daro, also known as Mound of the Dead, once held the most advanced ancient settlement destroyed by nuclear explosion. The ancient Indian city, now in Pakistan, was densely populated. Situated right at the bank of the Indus River, it was one of the fertile lands where the ancient Indus Valley civilization lived. The city was discovered in the 1920s along with Harappa in British India. The researchers started excavating the site in the 1920s to 1930s, and then in the 1950s and 60s. It was the first time when the world came to know about the ancient Indian civilization that existed 4,000 years ago, competing with the ancient Egyptian civilization. According to archaeologists, the city was well planned. The houses were built with brick furniture. The most interesting thing was the network of sewer systems found at the site that ran through the center of the streets. Besides, it had man-made brick structures of drinking water for the public. British researcher David Davenport found out that what had happened in Nagasaki also occurred in Mohenjo Daro in 2000 BC. He spent over 12 years studying the city, reading ancient texts and any available information about it. He published his research on the city in the book titled Atomic Destruction in 2000 BC. It's estimated that ancient Mohenjo Daro was inhabited by 40,000 people, but the numbers could be as big as 100,000. From his research, he cited the mysterious but powerful weapon mentioned in the sacred Hindu text known as Mahabharata. He said the weapon was called Agneya, a wheel-like weapon that possessed the power of thunder, could be the reason behind the ancient city's destruction. I wonder if it had to do with the thunderbolt of Zeus. Hindu Utsav writes, the Sudarshan Chakra Agneya is the only divine weapon which is constantly in motion. It could perform millions of rotations every second and has the capability to travel several million yojanas. One yojana is 12 kilometers at the very blink of an eye. It's not thrown, but with willpower it is sent against the enemy. The ruins of the city helped Davenport suggest that Mohenjo Daro was turned into ashes by the advanced weapon in the past. He found several objects at the site that were heated up to 1,500 degrees Celsius. He also found the epicenter of the explosion, where the land and bricks in the 50 yards were fused, crystallized, and melted. All this evidence showed that a powerful blast happened in the area that could be compared to modern atomic bombs. In 1966, British author Alexander Grabowski reported in his book Riddles of Ancient History about the skeleton found in the area containing radiation 50 times more than a natural level. Davenport's claim was also supported by a space engineer in Rome named Antonio Castellani, who said that what had happened in Mohenjo Daro was not a natural phenomenon. By the way, there was no volcanic activity in the area. This is on Hauser Wise by Vicky Verma. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support. and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.